Hey, I'm ChristopherJMUA and welcome back to my channel. Unless you've never been here, of course, then welcome. I'm so glad you've stopped by. Today, we are reviewing the Artist Couture Caliente Collection. And that is so hot. And if you're feeling the fire just as much as I am, and you want to know everything there is to know about the Artist Couture Caliente Collection from Mac Daddy, then stay exactly where you are, keep doing exactly what you're doing, and keep on watching. Hey guys, so what we have here is the PR collection from Artist Couture for the Caliente collection. No, I am not on the PR list. Yes, I did pay for this. Full price, might I add. And I'm just gonna comment on this color. This is a beautiful color. I looked through my closet. I couldn't find anything this color. I wanted to match the color of this because it's like an orange, but it's also like red. It's like an orange-based red. I probably have a lipstick this color actually, but I don't have any clothes this color. Anyway, this is a very beautiful PR set. All I did was open it and look at the pictures, but I want to show you the pictures of Angel, aka Mac Daddy, on Instagram. He is the creator of Artist Couture. That's one of the pictures. Ugh, it's beautiful. That red lip is everything. Then an orange look by an orange car. That highlight is popping though. And then the last photo in the collection is in all yellow with the man in his swim trunks and the actual collection itself. And at the bottom here we have the Caliente Silk Cream Lipstick, and over here is the La Freak Diamond Lip Tease, and here is the Peep Show Diamond Lip Tease. And right here, front and center, we have the Caliente Pressed Pigment and Eyeshadow Palette. All three lip products are $18 each, and the palette by itself is $30. Now I have got to show you guys close up just how beautiful this palette is. Just like his Supreme Nudes palettes, this is made of what looks like glass, even though I don't think it is. I think it's just a really hard plastic. But it is shiny and beautiful like glass. Then if we open her up close up so you can see the shades, that is what Caliente looks like. She looks like summer. That is what she looks like. Then this is the Caliente Silk Cream Lipstick. Looks exactly the same as every other Silk Cream lipstick, except the shade is different, obviously. Whew, summer as well, fiery. Love it. Then we've got the Peep Show Diamond Lip Tease on top and the La Freak Diamond Lip Tease on bottom. And there's the close-up of all of the products. And now I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in so that we can see the swatches. First is the shade Cultura. Oh, she's a soft yellow. Fuego. I think it's Vibras. Then Mengorita. Rumba. Brio. Mamacita. And Sensual. Okay, and that is every single shade in the Artist Couture Caliente palette. As always, I will insert photos of the swatches, one with flash here, and one without flash here. And here's a close-up of all of the swatches. Those all swatched quite beautifully, except the shade Fuego. That feels super dry and gritty in the pan. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not. The swatch doesn't really matter. It's gonna be how it performs on the eye. I just thought it was really weird feeling. There are some very unique shades in this palette that I don't think I've ever seen in any other palette. So it's cool that it has that going for it. Especially since it is $30 for 8 shades. It's definitely a good thing to have a little uniqueness when you're not affordable. I did prime my eyes in my P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 01 as pretty much always. And now using this very fluffy Morphe blending brush, I'm going to start by going into the shade Sensual. Oh, P.S. The mirror on this palette is the perfect size to do an eye look with. My eyes fit right in frame. Wow, that is much more red on my eye than I thought it was gonna be. I guess being surrounded by red in the palette, it makes it look a little more brown. Yeah, it does. That's okay though. It's still a beautiful shade. It is the deepest shade in the palette though, so that's something that you would benefit to take note of just in case you like doing more smoky vampy looks. That might not be possible with just this palette alone. And with this shade, I'm just simply blowing it out on the outer crease area. I want this look to be the epitome of summer. That's what I'm going for here. So I'm gonna try. Next, using this Sigma E45 small tapered blending brush, it's very pointed. I'm going into the shade Cultura, and I am gonna take that shade right, I guess my inner crease. That's really pretty already. I really like that. And with the yellow, I'm gonna pull it a little bit further back. Not quite to my brow bone, but just a little bit further. Now I'm gonna use the shade Fuego, which is the dry, brittle filling shade. And I'm gonna use the Morphe M456. And that shade is gonna be used to blend out the shade Sensual that's in my crease right now. Wish me luck. Nice. That is a beautiful shade. Ooh, it's so fiery. Obviously, because Caliente is hot. Ooh, yes. I'm pulling it back a little bit to give me a little bit of a snatch. Gotta make sure it's very pigmented though, so I'm building it up. I'm also gonna pull this shade up into the crease where the yellow is, but I want it to start blending in with that yellow and change to a little bit of a fiery orange shade. I do wish it had just a little bit more pigment to it. It seems like it doesn't want to build up very well on top of other shades, which is sort of disappointing, but it's okay. I can make it work. Now I'm just going to take this really big Sigma tapered blending E40 brush and just kind of go over everything up in the inner corner and about halfway through the top of the crease, so I can just sort of blow out all these shades and help them blend in. Then I'll go back in and re-intensify them wherever they need it. I got everything blended out on the eyes, and I rebuilt the yellow and the, Fuego shade. I keep wanting to call it a red, but it's really not a red. It's like a red orange. Anyway, got those both built back up, and I'm liking the way this is going. Kind of cleaned up the edges, may try elongated little wing shape, so I still got that going on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease, but I'm only gonna do about a 3/4 cut crease because I want to still leave that deeper brown shade on the outer edge so that I can kind of build off of the crease. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera, and I'll be right back. The crease is now cut. I think I'm gonna get a little creative with the lid though. I was just gonna put one shimmer all over and throw on a wing, call it a day, but I think I want to use more of these shimmer shades. Actually, I think I want to use all of these shimmer shades, so I'm gonna use this Morphe X Jeffree Star JS11, and I'm gonna go into the shade Roomba because it's very orange, and I'm just gonna kind of use that as my all over the lid shade. However, I will be avoiding my inner corner because I do want to use a different shade there. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's like beautiful fire. Can I build you up more? Oh! It is so pretty. I love that. The camera's not doing it justice, or at least my monitor is not doing it justice. In person, it's glistening like lava. I don't know. Something that glistens that's orange. And I'm just gonna put this all over this whole center section of my lid. Now I'm gonna use that giant fluffy brush I was using earlier for the shade Sensual and go back into the shade Sensual. And I'm just going to re-emphasize my outer corner here with that shade. Since it is the deepest shade in the palette, I'm essentially using it as my deepening shade. And then pull it down onto the lash line just a little bit. See, muy bonita, muy bonita. Do you love my fiery eye look? Now the brunt of the eye look is done, for the top part of it anyway. I do want to go in with a brow bone highlight, so I'm going to take the shade Brillo on this, the Vintage Cosmetics Company Step 3 Go Girl Go brush, and do my brow bone. I'm going to Brillo my brow bone. Huh. Okay, good. Didn't do anything. Let's do it again. Oh no, she's turning pink. Change of plans. I'm gonna go into Mangorita with the same brush. That shade on my brow bone is beautiful. I'm so glad I went with Mangorita because look at her. She's reflective, She's beautiful. She looks like a sunrise, and I love her. Okay, so at this point, I'm now done with the eyeshadow on the top of my eye. I still need to do my lower lash line, my inner corner highlight, and the wing, because I'm gonna have a wing. But before I do all of that, I need to go ahead and go off camera and do my base. So I'm gonna go and do my foundation, contour, probably brows and stuff, and get all that done. And once I do, I will be back and we will finish off the review of the Artist Couture Caliente Collection. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Let's go ahead and move on to the lower lash line, because this whole stark light lower lash line doesn't really work for me. So using this very flat Luxie 221 flat definer brush, I'm gonna go back into the shade Fuego, and we're gonna see if maybe I can build her up a little bit on the lower lash line. Then I'm gonna use the Morphe M321 pointed, I think it's an inner corner highlight brush, but we're gonna use it in the shade Sensual and smoke out the lower lash line with. I like using one of these to smoke out these tight lined shades on the lower lash line, because I have a lot more control over it and I don't feel like it gets too big too fast where I end up with raccoon eyes. So I like it this way. And I can use the point of it to get right at that inner corner edge without blowing it out too big. And go back out here. Oh, that's so pretty. Then just gonna take the Sigma E40 brush that I used earlier to blend all of the shades in, and just gonna run that across that lower lash line very quickly, kind of haphazardly, just to make a little bit smoother of an edge. Okay, I really like that. It's time to go in with lips, because we are now done with the eyeshadow. Oh, no we're not! We have one more thing to do with the eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna use this little Morphe Saweetie brush, and I'm gonna take the shade Brillo, and she is gonna go right here on the inner corner. Oh. Hello! Okay, we got some Brillo. Now I'm gonna spray her. Okay, she is sprayed. Now, let's see if she'll stick. Oh girl, she kind of stuck. But she's too pink. I can't believe I haven't learned my lesson yet. Okay, now I'm gonna top that too pink shade with the shade Mango-Rita. Just like I did on the brow bone, because I guess I forgot. Oh yes, that is just everything. That is so beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Anastasia Lash Brag Volumizing Mascara on my lower lashes, and then we're gonna move on to lips. I'm really thinking I want to use both this lipstick and one of these glosses. Probably, definitely this one. For sure this one. Ooh, I kind of want to just use this one. You know what? Let me see what this looks like on me so that I can take it off and put on the other one. Ooh. Okay, really though, this is like Bronze Goddess gloss. That is what this gloss is. It's got really beautiful pearlized pieces of glitter in it, I guess. That is a beautiful gloss. I'm gonna start my lips by using the Gerard Cosmetics lip pencil in the shade Immortal and line my lips. Lips are lined. Now I'm gonna use the Caliente Silk Lipstick. By the way, if you guys have never tried these silk lipsticks, no matter which line or collection or color, they are wonderful. They feel wonderful. They feel like silk. Lipstick is now applied. Do we think it's a little much? I kind of think it's a little much with the eye look, because the eye look is so wablam in your face. So I'm kind of, unfortunately, I am gonna take it off because I just don't think it works with the look. I should have just gone with my gut in the first place, but I'm gonna use the Peep Show Diamond Gloss. This is the one that I felt like was gonna be the best pairing, but it only makes sense that I try everything else first so that I can test it for you guys. Yes. And we are finally to the finished look. What do you guys think? I love this look. I love this look so much. But I now have to ask, would I recommend this collection? And when it comes to the silk lipstick and the two glosses, definitely for sure, I think that all of these Silk lipsticks are fantastic formula-wise and pigment-wise. I think they have great pigmentation and they feel amazing. Same for the glosses. They feel amazing and they look beautiful. It's completely different in person, I'll tell you that, but still completely beautiful. Then when it comes to the Artist Couture Caliente palette, because this is so specific, I wouldn't recommend it just for everybody, but I do think that this isn't going to be just your everyday wear type palette. I think this is going to be your very specific, fiery summer vibe. And if you like that sort of thing, the formula is great. It performed well, it blended out well. I do wish the red shade Fuego was a little more punchy, because on my eye currently, it looks like I used just like a soft orange. It doesn't look like I used this shade, this fiery orangey red shade. And I wish it did, but I do absolutely love this look, and these shimmers, all of his shimmers are just to die for. But don't do that. So yes, simply put, I would recommend the palette, but it has to be a color story that you're gonna enjoy. Quality wise though, it gets a pass from me. So that is it for this review and this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, because it does let me know that you like my content, and it also lets YouTube know that you like my content, and then sometimes they'll send notifications to people that I uploaded. Crazy, I know. Also, if you like this look and you want to see more looks like them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. My username is the same for everything. It's just ChristopherJMUA. And if you gain nothing out of this video, if you gain nothing out of any of my videos, please at least gain this, and that is to always remember and to never forget that you are absolutely beautiful. And I love you guys. Bye.